evening, welcome to Friday Night Showdown's pre-show. I'm the one Sid Phoenix, and with me tonight is Shelby Siner.
Hello, good evening.
We are one night away from VIDAA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but even bigger, I'm the general manager of Mayhem.
You are, Sid. How are you feeling? This is the first time I've seen you since it was announced, so how are you feeling about it?
Excited. Round 2. I must have done an okay job round 1.
Must have done it.
So I get a round 2.
Is it an upgrade or is it just a transfer, do you think? Transfer.
The draft. The draft.
The brand election is what we're calling it. The brand election is happening Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Wednesday coming. Have you got your eye on anybody particular?
I've been.
You're allowed to tell me, no?
I've been in the balcony watching, checking people out, deciding who I made draw number 1.
Yeah.
Myself, the one. Is that myself? No, I'm retired. Trust me.
Yeah, you're not wrestling again. It's very, very exciting to see. You're going to be Wednesday night Mayhem, aren't you?
Yes.
Wednesday night. So it looks like Wednesday night's going to be busier for you, Sid Phoenix. Are you still going to be here on a Friday for commentary? What is the?
If you want me.
Ooh. It's all going to change, folks. We'll see you in just a couple of weeks.
It's how much job role I've got to do, where I can put myself, being everywhere.
How much time you have as well. Super interesting. But before that happens next week, we have tomorrow evening to get out of the way.
Rebrand.
Tomorrow evening. I imagine the belts will all be decided at the brand election as well. Are the belts going to be multi-brand? Are they not going to be multi-brand? It's all been so top secret. I literally don't know anything. So
that's all we're
questioning just as much as you guys are. Well, Sid might not be, but he's not allowed to tell anyone either. So I'm questioning just as much as you guys are. But tomorrow night we have
news on it. If you are a champion, you can cross over all 3 brands.
There we go.
There you have it. There's an exclusive for you, so you know a bit about champions.
So those titles will be defended along all 3 platforms, all 3 nights of the week. I doubt every week they'll be defended on all 3 platforms. That would be a big ask. But we are very much looking forward to it. We could crown a lot of new champions tomorrow. Every single belt is on the line tomorrow.
I guess I'm just seeing the card.
Every single belt.
Wow.
Yeah. Every single belt that we have here at UK Wrestling is being contested for tomorrow.
But I'm going to start off by saying I will not be on commentary for that ladder match. I physically cannot watch ladder matches.
Can you not?
It's the reason I'm sat here and not in there.
Okay.
There will be no me at the desk on that match.
Okay.
I am telling you.
I might have to tag in for you on commentary tomorrow. But we've only got 3 opponents for that match so far.
I was going to say the opportunity there for people to become. It's not just a television title; it's the world television title.
Yeah.
It's got that new added extra to it. So but is it worth a ladder match? In my head, I'm saying no.
Avoid.
But for them, yes. Then I saw last week the blood boil over of JPR and Tommy Dillon.
It was intense.
That went to personal levels.
Yeah,
shall we
it
say.
really did.
It wasn't nice.
It was difficult to sit up here and kind of, because they were right in my eye line. When JPR got all the way up to Tommy Dillon's face, I was just like, oh, I feel like I'm in the middle of a really, really awkward argument and I don't know what to do. But we're very much looking forward to kind of putting an end to that tomorrow, seeing who will walk out.
How many months is it now for Tommy Dillon?
Tommy Dillon.
It was 8 when we first ever asking him for a shot. It must be 9, 10 now. But he's finally here.
Because his original argument was that he should have had a shot against Henry Winter, right?
Yep.
So, and that was quite a while ago now that he lost that hardcore belt to JPR. So.
And is that your segue in?
Is it? I don't know. We might as well go there. Mr. Henry Winter
I was going to say
is in action tomorrow. Not in a title match though. However, there are plenty of title matches available for you. He is wrestling Mr. Cayman Carlisle to kind of put, hopefully, an end to this collective New Dawn nonsense. I don't understand what is going on with these two, but it's been weird to kind of be in the middle of it, but not in the middle of it. What are you thinking, Sid?
I'm just last man standing match. You missed that.
Yeah,
it's not just any match they're going in against. It's last man standing.
Yeah.
It's anything goes.
absolutely.
You have to keep them down for 10 seconds.
Yeah. You literally have to be off your feet. So it's, I mean, have you watched Henry Winter's social media this last couple of weeks?
No, I haven't.
He's going in on Cayman. He's like, how can you be in a last man standing match when you're not even a man? And I'm like, oh dear. Cayman is not happy. But
Is that adding fuel to the fire for Cayman? Obviously,
it has to be, doesn't
taunting him now. It's all right, the words, but when it comes down to it, if you fueled the fire too much, you may have not want that to face you.
Exactly, and it's going to have to kind of fuel that fire, isn't it? Because Cayman has been here every week for the past couple of weeks, has been wrestling. He's wrestling again tonight. It's been announced that he has a rematch against J.L. Lewis tonight, right?
Yes.
So it's super high stakes wrestling the day before a big event like
it's that danger moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
One night before, you've got less than 24 hours to try and heal up.
Yeah.
He needs to get in this match, get out of this match. J-Ro, we know. Is there an alliance forming with there? We don't know. But obviously, we know he got that opportunity from the television, the World Television title.
Yeah.
If he stays
He has to
away.
stay clear. Has to stay clear. And putting him in the ring with Cayman 2 weeks in a row is definitely like the biggest tease for Henry Winter to come and kind of do something tonight. But it will be... I will be surprised if he doesn't show up. I mean, we've both known Henry Winter quite well. I would be surprised if he doesn't turn up tonight.
Yeah, but is that going to cost J-Ro's shot? You know, if he turns up, is he going to say, is it J-Ro's fault that he's here? Is
Henry Winter going to care enough, though? That's the other question, isn't it? Does he really give a monkeys about J-Ro? Does he really not give a monkeys about J-Ro? That's the question we kind of want answering, isn't it? And it will be answered tonight, one way or another, realistically.
Yes,
if he doesn't turn up,
answers to that.
If he doesn't turn up, then we know the answer. But we have is it a rematch? Is it not a rematch? Kirsty Love versus Zaya Brookside for the UK Wrestling Women's title. Kirsty lost to Zaya 2 pay-per-views ago and has been redeeming herself since. And now she's back in the title picture and has that title match tomorrow.
Like I said, she said she wanted to go away, hone her skills, come back, and not just revoke that rematch, because it was like, no, I want to earn this. I want to go through the women's division. I want to see what's out there, because if someone's better than me, they deserve that shot before me. It's near enough what she was saying out there.
Yeah.
So
and I mean, Leonie took that shot last week, last month even. Didn't quite go the way she wanted it to, did it? But
bigger smile for that one, yeah.
Yeah, biggest smile. I was trying to be polite to your fellow general manager, isn't she? You're in general manager club with her now, so...
she ruined my moment. She stood in front of me as I got found out. I was taking over Mayhem. She stood in front of me.
Yep. Yep.
But if you haven't seen Wednesday Night Ignite, I might get her back, but let's leave it there if you haven't seen it.
I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to watch it when I get home, Sid. I will be watching.
There's a moment where I think she may get it, realise, don't mess with Sid Phoenix, he'll find a way.
Interesting. Is she here tonight? Are you going to have to avoid her?
Well, I try and do it as professional as I can. I try and avoid saying the name too much to saying the name.
Just in case she turns up or pops up in a mirror.
And hopefully yourself and Brett will hardly mention it. It'll be a nice, relaxed evening, not hearing about the Ignite general manager.
That would be good. But who we will be hearing from tomorrow is not one but 2 round-the-clock champions.
Like I said, 2 champions, 2 open challenges.
2 open challenges.
So you could go. Let's just say Chris Castle's first up with his open challenge. He wants it there. You could run out quickly there, win it.
You know
quickly
what?
leave.
I might do it.
If McToon comes out, quickly be the first person out. Try and get both belts and go, I've won both here.
That would be fun. You could do that, Sid.
No.
Two belts and a general manager. That would be a first for UK wrestling, surely.
It is the only belt I have held, the Around the
Clock
Championship. It is the only belt.
Well, if you get up the ladder quick enough tomorrow.
Trust me, I will not be here. I will not be in Gorilla. I will be totally downstairs, locked in a room, just headphones on until they all come back and they're all fine.
Yeah.
It will be that moment of no.
Don't want to do it, which is absolutely fine. I think round the clock belts. What I mentioned it last week. What we're going to do if they both answer each other's open challenge.
Oh, what a shout! I've never actually thought about that. But that's the way to get it off being this sort of shared belt, being the around the clock champion. If you can win the other person's belt,
yeah,
you become the sole champion.
You get
again.
two. Absolutely.
Who do you think? Who do you think's going for it? Who do you think? Because you've got to remember,
it's the belt that anyone could go for.
And you've got to remember, the pool is that you can go into this brand election, being the round the clock champion. You might have more stock because you got it. No. Any brand you can hit.
You know what?
It doesn't matter where you're drafted because then you can go any brand with it.
Absolutely. I would love to see it on a woman. that round the clock belt hasn't been on a woman yet. Has it been on? Leonie might have had it.
She may have
briefly.
had it for like 30 seconds range.
But I think I'd like to see a woman hold it. We've got Nisa. We've got Ruby Brocco on tomorrow. We've got Sarah Sky.
Put it out there. If they're listening,
come on,
if
girls.
they're watching.
Come on, girls. Do it for the girls tomorrow. That would be the best. That would be really good. Rebound gift. Have a go. It's Pushing Limits 4 as well tomorrow. We should probably touch on that. Pushing Limits 4. That is the 4th pay-per-view event for no longer Wednesday Night Ignite. Do we call it Monday Night Ignite, or is it just Ignite now?
Ignite until it probably hits Mondays, maybe.
Oh my God.
It did its final episode on Wednesday. It was emotional. It was.
I've seen a clip from Sebastian Mercer and a couple of the guys with him. So I'm going to tune in when I get home this evening. I am going to watch that full episode to see Sid be not very nice to Leonie mainly, but it will be great. So we do have 3 matches on Pushing Limits tomorrow. We have Brett Sedgwick versus Evan Knight.
The grudge match that never ends.
Never ends. It's happened a fair few times, but every time I've seen it, it has been phenomenal.
Yes.
Like, these two guys are getting really, really good. I imagine people do have their eye on them for the brand election.
It's that. Do you want the cocky brass Evan Knight, or do you want straight down the middle Brett Sedgwick?
Yeah.
It's like two guys, similar talent there, but 2 different characters. Yeah. Do you want the easy guy to manage in the back? It's just gonna be oh cool, thanks, yeah, how's it going, boss? Or do you want the guys? I'm the show. I'm Evan Knight.
Well, I could tell you which one I'd pick, but I'm not a general manager, so I can't pick. But we also have a multi-man, non-gendered match tomorrow. We've got the team of Nisa and Ruby Brocco versus Leonie Rose and Chris Castle. So although I don't like to say it too loudly, he is double dutying tomorrow.
Don't. You are tempting people more really into the Chris Castle Open Challenger.
It's really bad. So he'll already be weakened from the Pushing Limits show. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I think Chris Castle claims to be the hardest working man in professional wrestling.
It's Brett Hadley's favourite wrestler. I know he's going to absolutely hate me when he hears this.
I know he's going to walk in any second as well, so heads down.
But he loves Chris Castle. He loves that saying hardest working wrestler. But I won't leave it. I'll leave it there because I know it gets to him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now we also have for our Genesis Wrestling Championship belt.
No. This is where it isn't. It's an unsanctioned
it's not,
match.
Is it?
It means it's off records. Who wins and loses doesn't matter. It's just so they can brutally
beat the pulp out of
each other and get that anger out, I'm guessing. It's going to be the danger, shall we say. These two have been desperate. Leonie's been keeping Case and Riley away.
Of course.
Sebastian Mercer using it to his opportunity. If his general might just saying keep him away, it's like, yeah, cool. One less challenger.
I'll have an easy night. I don't mind. But so I suppose that does make the Genesis Wrestling belt the only belt that is not being contested tomorrow night.
The only champion we know that could stay champion.
That should stay champion. Should being the optimum word. But we are waiting to see what happens there. Speaking of Sedgwicks, we have Brett Sedgwick on Pushing Limits 2, and we have double Sedgwicks on Rebound. We have the father versus the son.
Let's just say, thank God Jonathan Sedgwick came out here after Joe Sedgwick stole that belt from the hands of Red Rocker. I honestly thought when I watched it, Brocker is going to knock the lights out of
Yeah.
Mercer. When Mercer stood in front, I was like, whoa. I thought it's going to go over the top.
Yeah.
And it was like, nope.
Thank God Cedric came out. But, sorry, go on.
But you got to think, the last time them two fought, it was a cage.
Yeah.
Joe was starting to become that bit of cocky. He wore his dad's old
gear, yeah.
In there. But this one, it's a singles match. I'm hoping, or are we going to see this hired merc magically roll to the apron and be there? But that father versus son in a singles wrestling match.
But not just any singles wrestling match, though. It's for the UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm going to say, could it be Joe Cedric's first ever reign on it? Oh, jeez. Oh, can we bring some law and order back in? Jonathan Cedric takes the belt for his long friend that had to vacate him, Mustafa Khan, and obviously keep it there. That undecided. You'd hope Jonathan's got his number. You think he's trained him, he's brought everything, but is Joe gonna have that moment of magic, that something his dad hasn't seen?
Yep.
Key factor, where's that mercenary for hire?
That is
major
a really
key factor there.
But like we have just discussed, he does have that non-sanctioned match tomorrow, so he could be not walking out of the ring. Like that's
So we
could be completely decommissioned by Casey Riley. So I think someone needs to be paying Casey Riley some money to keep Mercer out of the main event tomorrow.
Keep it the fight we want to see.
Yeah.
Father versus son, the clean fight down the middle. Who's got it? And then, not to forget, you've got the UKW Tag Team Championships on the line.
We do. Under the newly introduced three-bird rule for the Brotherhood.
You mean the firing
The
squad?
firing
It's got to
squad.
be the firing squad. There's three people.
There's three people.
That's dangerous, should we say, for NRG. They don't know which two they're going to get.
No, they don't.
And then saying that, which one is joining in the ladder match?
Oh, is that a thing? Oh, so whoever doesn't wrestle in the tag.
They've stated that they're not going to announce who is going to be it. They're doing the three-bird for everything.
For all of the belts that they will gain.
Yeah, they're doing firing squad as... We're not saying who's going to put in for that match. We're not saying which members representing us for that title.
Wow.
So it's danger all over if they win championships.
Yeah, I mean it's messing with their opponents. They have NRG tomorrow, the newly reformed NRG. I don't think they were ever unformed.
There was moments where we fought.
There was some almost tears, but yeah, we're glad that they are back together. And it's going to be hard for them because they can't plan for which two they're going to get until it happens.
You've got to plan for each scenario.
Each person individually.
Is it Ufa? Is it Damon Crow? Is it Damon Black? It's like, which two are coming in? Because they'll all have different moves they do together, different styles.
Yeah.
NRG, as much as they are in sync, it's that added pressure, shall we say? Because they're desperate to have a second reign on that battle.
I'm also quite desperate for them to get them. But we won't talk about that, I might get in trouble. But who would, if you were one of the firing squad, who would you put in for the tag belt and who would you put in for the TV belts tomorrow?
It's that, do you want to hold on to the belt you've already got, so the tag belts that they already own, or do you put your best opportunity going for a new title?
Yeah.
Which is a more you've got 1 in 5 chance, I think 1 in 6. I don't know how many's going in there.
Yeah.
I can't remember now. So it's like you've got a lot of numbers. I'd be wanting to keep on the hold of the tag belts. You already got them.
Yeah.
It's like, why not keep hold?
Yeah, definitely secure the goods that you already have rather than you go after something new, right?
Grand election round the corner. You hold gold. What's it mean? Go anywhere you like.
And with the three-bird rule, all three of them can go anywhere they like.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That is elements where you've got to now start thinking where.
Unless NRG become tag champions tomorrow. And then
firing squad leave with nothing.
Firing squad can be fired. That would be good. No, I'm joking. I can't make the rules. I'll be chatting with Brocker, but yes, it will be interesting.
Maybe I could try and get I'll say, come on, Ufa, you join me, and Damon Craig, you go over
split
there.
them up.
Try and
man.
break the bonds.
It's going to be really interesting. I think there will probably be some division of people next week at the brand election. I think that we might see division of the Dogs of War.
I'm gonna say there's so many teams that could get back together.
Teams that could get back together.
So you might meet people meeting back up and be like,
very exciting.
we're on the same brand now.
Yeah. And we only have two pay-per-views left until WrestleBration 14.
What month are we in?
We're in
June,
May,
July, yep.
June and then July. What is June called? Do we know? Mr. In-Aria voice. Do you know, Phoenix?
I'll wait to see if anyone replies to you.
I will look
Will it be, have we had Night of Champions yet?
I'm just looking on the web of the site.
Wow.
Showcase of Champions 2023. Absolutely. So that means that last year that was every single belt was contested. What was that?
A voice of reason telling us even though you found it.
I found it. But yeah, last year that meant that every single belt was contested. I mean, we're getting close to that tomorrow, so it's going to be really, really interesting. Again, for those belts to shift just before WrestleBration 14. Everyone is starting to build up to that now, and everyone is getting excited and thinking about what their plans could be. I imagine after next week's brand election, people are going to be much more excited because they're going to kind of figure out what could or what couldn't happen.
I think that hold the gold, you can be on every show.
Yeah.
It's a hard task if
It's
you're
so much more
wrestling
dangerous,
Monday,
isn't
Wednesday,
it?
Friday.
Yeah.
And then on the main pay-per-views, if you're still champion, having
Yeah.
to wrestle 4 times in 1 week maybe. It's a long week, shall we say, of
It is,
defending
isn't
your
it?
belt, especially if it's title match after title match.
Yeah.
Defense after defense.
Yeah, it is going to be a long couple of months as we're on the road to WrestleBration 14. But we hope that you'll see us there. If you haven't already got tickets for Rebound tomorrow, they're selling really fast. A friend on the way into the building today couldn't get any ringside seats. They're absolutely sold out. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic evening. We can't wait to join you for Friday Night Showdown. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.